Greetings and salutations, my name's Xenogard, and today we're going to be taking a look at Stronghold Dungeon. It is a roguelike slot machine builder. It's very similar to Luck Be A Landlord or Fhtagn Simulator. In the top right, you will see the monster that we're fighting. In this case, it is an angry group of villagers. Right below that, you can see their health. As you can see on the screen, we have our slot machine. We'll go ahead and spin the wheel. A bunch of cards that are in our deck will appear in the slot machine and either deal damage or give us coins, different things along those lines. At the end of every spin, which would be considered a turn, we get the choice of a new card to add to our deck. Here we have the choice of a gold coin. Gives 2 gold. Potion of Stir. Potion of Strength. Deals 4 damage, destroyed after use. Dynamite. Hourglass. Deals 8 damage and destroys itself. Hourglass being in 3 turns or 3 spins. Or the Shrunken Head. Deal damage equal to the number of extra spins we have. As you can see in the top here, we have a number of spins and number of extra spins. The way that this works is we have a certain number of spins to defeat a monster. If we do not defeat the monster in that number of spins, we'll go to our extra spins. If we do not defeat the monster in all of our spins, we lose the game. If we defeat the monster before these regular spins run out, they get added to our extra spins as we continue and progress forward. Anyway, let's go ahead and select a card. I think we're gonna go with just the gold coin here. Start stacking up some money. See, now we have 2 strikes and 2 coins. We can buy additional columns as well to roll. However, I think we're going to wait until we have enough cards to fill up these 2 slots first, as they get randomly placed on the board. Doesn't really make sense for us to keep adding additional columns if we don't even have enough space to fill up these ones. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. Spin the wheel of destiny. We have gambling on our side in this one. We've dealt 5 damage and we got 4 gold coins. All right, what do we got here? Thief, golden idol, a furnace, or toxic mushroom. Thief deals 2 damage and add 1 damage for every gold coin pouch you've rolled. I like the idea of that. Let's go ahead. Let's just become like a total, like an absolute crook. Yeah, we're going with that. We're just gonna play the money game. I mean, we're playing a game of slots. We're gambling. We might as well go the money route. I like the idea of that a lot. Spin the wheel of destiny once again. All right, so we have 3 more slots we can fill up before we have to worry about buying an additional column. I'm okay with that. Decaying Curse deals 5 damage. If enemy is affected by poison, deal 1 damage instead. Could be pretty decent. Hourglass once again. Dynamite. Golden Idol, deal 2 damage. Gain an artifact that gives you 1 gold coin when skipping card selection. Or Furnace. 1 damage to all cards in this column. Maybe the Golden Idol. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the Golden Idol. If we ever skip, we just get an extra gold from it. Let's go. Spin the wheel of destiny again. Get rid of these angry villagers. We have a single spin left after this to defeat this enemy. We've defeated them here now, which means we gain an extra spin. And we have 5 spins left on the next thing. Let's see what we got here. Black Cat, deal 2 damage. Dynamite, Potion of Stir, or Decaying Curse. I think we're going to go with the Black Cat. I like the idea of that. At the bottom of each card, you can see a little symbol down here. That is the rarity of the card. These ones are all normal rarity. There is another card above this, which has a little blue icon. I believe that is rare. And then there is a purple icon, which I would assume is epic. And then a yellow-orange icon, which I would assume is legendary. All right, let's go ahead and take the Black Cat. I like the idea of that. All right, we've got a shop. I believe the shop shows up at the end of every fight. I really like the shopkeeper. I love the art style in this game. It reminds me very much of something like Loop Hero. It gives me very much Loop Hero vibes. So does the soundtrack and just the UI in general. The UI is very like Loop Hero-esque in my opinion. Soundtrack also gives me Loop Hero vibes. And I'm a huge fan of Loop Hero. It's one of my favorite games. But I like the little coin trick they're doing with their hands. Anyway, add 1 magical, 7, 1 cultist, or 1 furnace to your inventory. Add a sword stuck in a stone to your inventory. When you fight the final boss, it deals 30 damage to it. We're 1 shy of being able to buy that, and I would have 100% bought it if we could, but since we can't, we're going to add 1 magical 7, 1 cultist, or 1 furnace to our inventory. Let's go ahead and select that. Oh, we get to actually choose here. This is the little blue symbol I was talking about down here. Magical 7. If you have 3 magical 7, gain 3 extra rolls, also give 1 gold coin. We'd have to get 3 of them in order for this to happen. Deal damage equal to the number of cultists on the board. I like the idea of that. Or add 1 damage to all cards in this column. You know what? Let's try to stack up cultists. We're going to be a thieving cultist guild. We're going to just amass money, and it's going to be a cult of money and thieveries. Apparently the shopkeep just disappeared into the ether. What is going on? Your face is falling off your face, sir, and your legs are melting. You might want to put on some pants. Anyway, spin the wheel. Let's start attacking this guy. All right, I think we can actually start buying another additional column after this. I'm pretty sure we have enough cards for that to be a thing. Maybe get another black cat here. So as we progress onwards, we do actually unlock new cards as we complete runs and things of that nature. We can add a bunch of extra things over time of playing. I think we're going to take the black cat here. It's like black cats, coins, all the things. All right, we're going to buy an additional column here. Let's go and spin the wheel of destiny. Gambling our lives away here. Well, no real gain on the money side of things. 8-sided die, deal 1 damage. Toxic mushroom adds 1 poison. Potion of stir or dynamite. Let's go with the 8-sided die. Sure. I'm a big fan of 8-sided dice. This guy's almost dead. Carnivorous plant. Deal damage equal to the number of monsters you've defeated this run. Ooh. At this point, I mean, let's just stick with the gambling theme. 8-sided die, we're gambling on the amount of damage it does. I like the idea of the carnivorous plant. I was using that in the last run that I did, and it was very effective, but we haven't started stocking up anything to support it. And we're kind of just going around this total, like, gamble route. Let's go. Spin the wheel. I think we could take this guy out this turn. I think so, anyway. Not entirely sure, but the odds are kind of in our favor. There we go. We got an extra spin. Now we can start looking into this shrunken head. Deal damage equal to the number of extra spins we have +2. We do have a good amount of extra spins. However, that being said, I like the idea of just adding more gold to our thing. Although, no, let's take the shrunken head. Look, we're pivoting from what we initially said we wanted to what the game is giving us. Artifacts in the future shops cost halfway less. That is the weirdest wording I've ever heard for that specific thing. So artifacts in the future shops cost halfway less. Cost halfway less. I think I just had a brain aneurysm. Any card that ends up in your leftmost row gets 1 bonus damage, poison or gold. We can't afford any of this. What am I talking about? Skip. Let's go. Flip back into the void. What is this guy doing? He doesn't seem to have pants on. That is a lot of hippies showing there. I like your hat, man. Let's just spin the wheel. Spin the wheel of destiny. Destiny is upon us. I think we do need to start looking at opening up another column, just because I'm pretty sure our deck is at the limit right now. Gold pouch, gain 3 gold coins. I mean, that just goes along with what we want to do. I mean, we've been ignoring that entirely. I said I wanted to go along the route of the thief, and we've barely been adding gold. All right, buy a column. Now we're going to start adding gold. We need to get more thieves, though. Tombstone, every turn add a zombie to your inventory. I like the idea of that. Can join zombies. Add 3 zombies and deals 3 damage and transforms it into a weaker zombie after 3 turns. I like the idea of that as well. And what's this? Upgrade a random plant. We have no plants. We're taking the gold pouch. If things line up in a row, do we get extras? Is this an actual slot machine? Ooh, virus. What is that? Jubilate itself onto the board and add 1 damage to all future cards at the end that ends on this place. Ooh. I like the idea of that. Also, it's an epic. You can tell by the purple diamond thingy. I don't know what shape that is. We're gonna take it. Ooh, take another thief here. I'm just immediately taking the thief. I like the idea of that. Although a treant. Let's try to at least stick with the theme here rather than having just an absolute smorgasbord of a deck. Add 5 damage to your thieves and 10 to your serial killers. I mean, yes. Take it. We don't have any serial killers, but we do have thieves. I think we're also gonna buy an additional column. Deeper into this dungeon we go. Ooh, a gelatinous cube. I like it. I love the artwork. I mean, yeah, let's gamble our lives away. Once more into the breach, good sir. Loan shark, gain 100 gold, replace itself with the debt collector that steals 7 gold. Yes, let's take it. We're going in the debt here. We got a big payoff, but we're immediately going in the debt the following turn. So much gold. That was a terrible idea. Let's take a thief. Buy an additional column. We have so much gold now. Our gelatinous cube dead. That's 1 extra roll destroyed after use. Ooh, so good. We're taking it. Transform all your coins into pouch of coin worth 3 gold. Yes. 100% yes. We don't need the strikes anymore. They only deal 1 to 3 damage. We have things that deal way more. What is this terrible looking tapeworm of death? I don't like it. If I did not mention this earlier, I should mention this now. We need to go through 7 battles to get to the end of the dungeon. I think we're on battle number 4. It's the Pandora's box. We're gonna open Pandora's box. That's just because it was the best thing that was there. Serial killer kills all adjacent humanoids, deal damage equal to the number of humanoids killed this game by 2. But does that remove them from our deck? Okay, Jason, I like the idea of you. I'm curious. Let's go. Let's add them to our deck. This deck it lacks focus. It lacks focus and direction. But I mean, it's doing pretty well so far. These black cats, they only do 2 damage. They're actually a hindrance now. I mean, we're just keeping them around because they're cute, but they are an absolute hindrance to our deck at the moment. Alright, we took out the monstrosity of that worm. Pay to win? Yes, please. All your cards that deal a random amount of damage always deal the highest amount of damage possible. Hey! We should have taken more 20-sided dice. But that's huge. That's massive. But yes, 100% taking that. Okay, can we like sell you cards, please? How do we remove cards from our deck? Maybe we have to fill out the cards first? I don't know. Unsure. Instructions unclear. What is this? What is this thing? It looks like a giant pile of poop with mouths. Honestly, it looks like something out of Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Gamble our way. Our lives, that's 680 health in 5 spins. That's insane. I don't even think we're remotely close to that. Well, we did a lot. Deal 25 damage, gain an artifact that sets your maximum number of rows to 5. Maximum number of rows or columns? That we don't have 5 rows. Or is that like even better? Inquiring minds need to know. How does this work? That was columns. That's not a row. That's a column. The game baited me. Well, that's not helpful. I mean, it does 25 damage though, so... Contract with the devil? It just said it was a contract, not with the devil. I have signed away my life to this thing, and I'm not happy about it. How many artifacts do we have in total? I can't count. Math. 8. That's 16. That's so much damage. Let's take it. Spin. Spin, spin, spin the wheel. Spin the wheel of destiny. I mean, at this point, the 8-sided die is effectively just 8 damage. I mean, the Potion of Agility at 1 extra roll, insanely good, but we're going to take the consistent damage because that's kind of where I'm afraid we're lacking a little bit here, and this nuking of our final column, not great. I probably could have sussed out that's what it meant, but hey, look, I was reading what the card said, and I assumed it wasn't going to lie to me. Although it sets maximum number of row to 5, that just means we could take another one. Let's go. Easy peasy. Look. The contract with the devil actually paying off now. Now we're gonna do a bunch of damage. Potentially, at the very least. We need to figure out how to remove cards. Double your chances of getting a legendary card. Transform or reanimate. We don't have zombies. We're going to take the legendary card. Alright, let's see what we got here. What is this thing? This absolute Lovecraftian nightmare of a beating heart. What is this? Darkest Dungeon 2? Alright, spin the wheel. Big money, no whammies. We've got this virus spreading all over the entire board, which I'm happy about. This has over 1,000 health. Didn't actually read how much it was at the very start. All damage. No, we're gonna take the gold pouch. Spin the wheel of destiny, my friend, once again. I think we can do this. We've got 3 spins left, and we've got 5 extra spins to take this thing out. How much damage are we doing per turn? We have a total of 7 spins to do 700 plus damage. I think we got this. Maybe not handedly, but let's take the contract here. I mean, we might as well at this point just up our damage as much as possible. Once again, I would like to be able to take cards out of the deck. I just don't know how to do it. That was a ton of damage. All right, we're absolutely crushing. Let's take the humanoid here. I mean, we could skip at any point. We could skip these and make our deck more concise, but no, I just want to keep adding things to it because that's how my brain works. Let's go. We have so much gold as well. Oh, he's so close to death. He's so... All right, well, we're taking that. I think this is the final enemy. You won. Alright, return to the main menu. We've unlocked a bunch of cards. That was a little weird. That was a little strange. So we have the ability to enable curses now. And I assume that will alter our run and make it more difficult. Anyway, this is Stronghold Dungeon. If you enjoyed the game, you can find a link to it on Steam. I think it is currently on sale for the next few days. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below, comment if you're into that kind of thing. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're on our way to 300 subscribers, aiming to hit 1,000 by the end of the year, and you can help us out with that. I would be ever so grateful. But anyway, my name's been Xenogard. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, night, whatever it is for you. Okay, bye.